Hey Cancer, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, November 27th to Monday, December 4th, 2017. Now, what's going on this week, Cancer, is that we've got Mercury and Saturn conjunct right here in your 6th house of your job, of your daily routines, and also of your health going on there. So I think what you're trying to do is you're trying to make some big decisions, make some big commitments here to your job, to your daily routines, to your health, and just to the way that your life looks externally in some way going on here. Maybe a lot of serious conversations, a lot of serious thoughts about what your life looks like and about how you can commit to it in some way. I don't think this is new. This was going on last week as well, that we were thinking about this, especially with Saturn there. It's been happening for quite some time, but I think we're still trying to make some commitments here to our job, to our daily routines, to our health, and we're trying to still figure some stuff out so that we can move forward on it. All right, so that's what's happening there. While that's going on, we also have Jupiter here in your 5th house of happiness coming in. So it's not just about your daily routines and what you do on the day-to-day and what your life looks like. You're also trying to figure out how you can be happy doing this thing on the day-to-day that it is that you are doing. 5th house also rules kids. If you have any romantic relationships, passion projects, I also like to think it rules entrepreneurial ventures and leadership in some way as well. So I think you're trying to figure out, while you're trying to organize your life, organize your daily routines, get your job right, how you can be happy doing it, how you can maybe work with kids or work with your romantic relationships on the day-to-day to put a plan and a strategy in place as it is that you move forward, or to really build on some passion projects that you've been working on. Okay, I think when it comes to being happy here where Neptune is, because Jupiter is going to make a trine to Neptune today in your this week in your 9th house of something new. I think what's going to be important for you in order to be happy is doing something new. In order for you to find the joy in life, you really need to do something new that you have not done before. Study, travel, just something kind of adventurous in some way that's going to be key to you finding the joy in your life and moving forward on it. Now, as you're trying to create a life and an external reality that makes you happy doing something new, perhaps that you have not done before, I think there could be some uncomfortable feelings or some uncomfortable things that are coming in. That for you, Cancer, is going to have a lot to do, of course, with Venus, with money and relationships, because that's what Venus rules. But also when it comes to being happy here, because Venus is also in your 5th house of happiness in Scorpio, where it does not like to be. So I think even as you're trying to build something that makes you happy, do something that you enjoy on the day-to-day that is new, that you have not done before, I think there are still some uncomfortable feelings coming in here in regards to your relationships, romantic relationships, kids, and money, and this new thing that it is that you're doing. I think you know you need to do a new thing in order to be happy, but I think you're worried that this happy thing is going to upset some of your relationships, it's going to take a lot of money, and it's going to have some really scary changes that are going to be a little bit uncomfortable for you to make in order to get there. And you think the message for you is to make the changes you need to make to be happy, to put your life in a better spot in some way, doing something new, and really having to learn how to overcome some uncomfortable feelings or relationship issues in order for you to get there. All right, so that's what's happening there. That's mostly going to be Monday through Thursday that happens. Then on Friday, we get Mars over here, which is going to be in your 4th house of home and family. Sorry, I'm kind of crowding it out here. But we've got Mars in your 4th house of home and family in an opposition with Uranus in your 10th house of your career coming in. So after you've been thinking during the beginning of the week how you can do something new that makes you happy on the day-to-day, but feeling a little bit uncomfortable about doing it and a little bit uncertain as you're trying to be happy, there could be some unexpected things that come in at the end of the week in regards to where Uranus is in your career, in your life direction, where you see your life going in some way. Could also bring up some unexpected insights as well that you're then going to have to integrate into your home and family, into something very core to your being in some way, and into your emotional states. Since the 4th house, even though it rules home and family, also rules just how you're feeling emotionally inside. And I think you're going to have to get right with where your life is going, your career, this new life direction in some way, and learn how to integrate it more wholeheartedly into your life so that you can start to build on it. Uranus could be a little bit unsettling coming in to your home and family, into your 4th house. But I think if you accept any unexpected things that have come in and try to readjust your emotions, readjust your home and family, it's going to give you more of that foundation that it is that you need to start to build something and do something that is going to make you happy on the day-to-day. All right, that's what's going on there. Then after all of that, what we get going on at the end of the week, this is going to be on Friday, is we get Venus moving into Sagittarius, into your 6th house right here, in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routine. So after Venus has been in Scorpio, where you've been feeling a little frustrated about relationships, about money, about how you can be happy with relationships and money, I think things start to get a little bit easier towards the end of the week for you with people as Venus moves into Sagittarius. Instead of you thinking so much about how people can make you happy, you start thinking about relationships and money in a more practical way on the day-to-day. What you can do with relationships and money to put your life in the right place, to be very practical, and to give you more of the life that it is that you want and need coming in. While that's happening, we also have the sun here, in your 6th house, and a square with Neptune in your 9th house of something new, maybe bringing up some confusion still about some new thing that you're doing on the job, on the day-to-day, in your set of daily routines that you're going to have to figure out how to work out, how to overcome the confusion, and how to get more clarity on. Squares normally do indicate you have to figure out how to bring the two together. Normally it's a little hard to figure out how to bring the two together, but you have to overcome the struggle to make them work. So what's going on is that you have some new thing that you need to do that you know can make you happy, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable for you to maneuver it into a thing that makes you happy, and you're having to figure out how you can make this new thing last, how you can stick with it, and how you can do it on the day-to-day in a very practical way, even if it's uncomfortable a little bit doing all of that. Okay, so that's what I see going on there. As that's happening, we also do have a full moon happening in Gemini in your 12th house of your insides here, also bringing up a big ending for you in your emotional states, in the way that you feel inside, so that you can more wholeheartedly give yourself over to a new job, a new set of daily routines, and a new daily existence that you've been working on for so long. All right, at the end of December, you're going to have to commit to a new job, a new set of daily routines, and you're going to have to accept it. And I think what's happening now at the full moon on Sunday is that you're having to figure out, how can I get right with it inside? How can I feel comfortable with my life and with where my life is at now, so that I can do the job, do the daily routines, have the life that I know it is that I need to have and that I'm being called in, and really trying to work some things out inside so you can get right with that. While we do have the full moon on Sunday, Mercury also coming retrograde too, helping you to redo some things on your job, redo some things on your daily routines, to help you finally get right with, ideally here, your life and the way it is now, and to move forward on it in a much better way than you have been, feeling much better about it. Okay, Chiron too, also coming out of retrograde as well, helping you hopefully to make sense of some new thing that you're doing here, and to feel better about where it's going as you move forward. Now, your card for the day, Cancer, or for the week, is the Four of Wands upright. Again, this card from one of my dailies. Man, this week could give you a milestone week, a week where things start to come more or less to completion in some way. You start to get more clarity on some things. Things start happening. Could also be even some happy moments coming in there with this card that you just need to learn how to enjoy and to go with. If you're feeling like things aren't happy for you, or are a little bit uncomfortable, if you don't feel like you're making progress, maybe just need to figure out what can you do to get your life into a better spot, not to complete whatever thing that you're working on and to finish it, but to just, you know, one up it a little bit and get to just like a little place that's a little bit higher, that's a little bit better for you, even if it doesn't solve all your problems. I think that could help you big time this week. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.